Hello everyone and welcome back to Everyday Espo. Today in front of me I have the definition of luxury. Standing right in front of me is a 2016 Mercedes-Benz SL 550. The car is absolutely gorgeous and I'm getting some good first impressions, so let's take a look. Today we're going to go in a full in-depth review, start her up, give you all the performance data, add an exhaust clip, and show you all the interior and exterior features. Here we go. Alright, so let's take a look. The color of this Mercedes is lunar blue. It has nut brown interior, which we'll take a look at later. The curb weight on this car is about 4,700 pounds. And these cars do get redesigned every 10 to 12 years, so that's interesting if you have a 10-year-old S-Class. It still looks like a new one. So I think next let's take a look at what powers this beast under the hood. So this Mercedes features a 4.7 liter V8, which is bi-turbocharged. It's packing about 449 horsepower and about 517 pound-feet of torque. This car goes 0 to 60 in about 4.5 seconds, and it also features a 7-speed automatic transmission, which Mercedes likes to call 7G-tronic. Alright, so this hood on the Mercedes is it's called the double dined hood. We got the regular Mercedes-Benz logo here and the one here. The one on this car doesn't light up, but a lot of Mercedes have that. You also have the grille over here. Looks very nice, fits right in with the car. You also have the intelligent light system. You have LED projector lights here. Those are standard. And so when you're turning the car, if you're like turning to the right, the headlight will move with you, so it stays on the road, you know, and it's a nice feature. It's for safety and luxury, but they call it intelligent light. So here on the Mercedes, you have 18-inch wheels. They got all-season tires. They got 5-spoke AMG rims. Got the Mercedes-Benz logo right there. Looks really nice. And you got some more vents right on the side of the car. Now, this S-Class is one of the smaller cars that Mercedes produces. It's definitely not the lightest though, but this car, as you can tell, sits very low to the ground. And this car also shares a lot of common features with 63 Mercedes models. And that's what's similar is the use of aluminum throughout the body. That drops the curb weight down by a lot for performance and just comfort. So one of the fun features about this Mercedes, Mercedes likes to call it drop the top. The Mercedes S-Class 550 can go from coupe to roadster in about 16 seconds, especially on nice days out here in Jersey. It's one of the coolest features of the car. The top roof folds right into the trunk, and there you go. You got a convertible Mercedes. So this Mercedes also features a windscreen, so after you put your coupe to roadster in 16 seconds, if you want to block the wind on a nice sunny day, there you have it. So let's take a look at the back of the Mercedes here. You got some nice curvy lamps back here. There's the SL 550 logo. The Mercedes badge also features a backup camera. We'll take a look at that later. And also the trunk is very nice. Obviously now the top is stored in the trunk. You can use the foot feature, but the lever for the trunk is right here. Just press it, it'll come up. As you can see, the roof is in the trunk, but it automatically lifts up so you're able to use the trunk. This slides forward when the roof is on, so you have more room. There's a decent amount of cubic space in here. We can take a look at that. And also this car features dual exhaust stock. It sounds pretty good, even though it's a luxury car. And when you're closing the trunk, there's a button right up here. Press it once, the roof will retract on its own, go back into the trunk, and there you have it. Alright, so let's take out the fuel cap. You can just push that manually. There's also a button in the driver's side. It's not capless, but this car has about a 17-gallon tank. You're getting about 16 locally and about 24 on the highway, so that's pretty good for, a luxury car. Now let's take a look at the interior of the car. To open the door, obviously Mercedes has keyless entry. You just have to have the key fob in your pocket and the door unlocks. So for an overlook here, Mercedes obviously continues to impress using luxurious materials. And also an interesting fact is 2016 is when the Mercedes started using the curve function on the car. So when you go around a turn, the car curves a certain degree. And this car also has 5 configurable driving modes like Comfort, Sport Plus, Eco, Manual mode. But even though they do have Sport mode, comfort is a main priority for this car. And this car is less sporty, but it has far more relaxing power. And this is also the first year where the roofs can fold and unfold while you're moving at a certain speed. Take a look at this interior. It is nut brown. It's got the accent stitching all over, the contrast stitching. You got an aluminum door handle. You got your 12-way adjustable power seats, your lock and unlock. You can set different modes, like if two people own the car, you can set one, for one person, two for the other, for the way they want the seat when they come in the car. You got some cubby space here and there. Your mirror controls, your window controls, and there is the trunk release right down there on the door. All right, so here near the driver's side, right to the left of the steering wheel, you got your parking brake, your headlights, which obviously it's got automatic. Right up here, you got a vent. It has a very metallic feeling, as you can see throughout the car. It's very big. It's like weird. You can move it around, but it's a different feel for a car. Let's take a look at the dashboard right here. On the left, you have the speedometer and the message control center. Obviously, tells you, check engine light, stuff like that. In the middle, you have your electronic speedometer, and to the right of that you have your tachometer, and it looks like to be your oil temperature in the bottom right, and the screen in front displays the time, your speed, and all that type of stuff. So let's take a look at the steering wheel here. It's got some wood on it. It's got some leather too. It's got the Boss stitching, and it's got the Mercedes symbol right there. It's got a very nice feel to it. You use the controls for the screen. It's got some cruise control settings over here, and also your Bluetooth settings. So here behind the steering wheel, you have your paddle shifters. Those are standard with the S-Class usually for the new models. And you got obviously your windshield wipers, your headlights, all these different cool features back there. And same for the other side, you just have the other paddle shifter and more controls behind the steering wheel. So the pedals on this Mercedes S-Class, they have like a metallic, metalish feeling to it and look to it, and it's got like rubber circles, so it's very comfortable to drive the car. So here in the interior, you got your analog clock on the top over here. It looks very nice. It's a very classy touch. You got some soft, supple leather. You got the stitching going around. Right below that, you got two more vents, still with the metallic finish. And this is like the electronic center. You can control radio. You can even control your climate from there, everything like that. Bluetooth. And to the left of that, you have your push start, which we'll take a look at in a minute. To the right, you can use the buttons instead of the screen if you don't know how to use it. You got your radio navigation. It'll come up on the screen. There's your telephone settings here and there. Also has an SD card. So if you have any music on an SD card that you want to put in, you can put it in right there. Right below that, you got your hazard lights, traction control, parking sensors, your ventilated seats, heated seats. It has all these different modes, and you can set them. It's really cool. Mercedes at its finest. And down here you have your climate control zone, which is a dual zone. Obviously, if you're paying $100,000, you want a dual zone. Below that, you have your two cup holders. The center console has like a very nice wood finish. It's very nice. Here's the key fob if you want to take a look at what that looks like. We'll get to that in a minute. Below that is your 7-speed automatic transmission. It's called 7 G-Tronic by Mercedes. You got 5 different modes: Eco, Sport, Manual, Comfort, and Sport Plus. And they're adding modes as the years goes on. It's very cool. Over here, you got like the massage controls and all that different type of stuff for the seat settings. And let's take a look right here. This is the button that contracts the roof in 16 seconds. Basically goes from coupe to roadster, as I said. And that button does the mirrors, so all the mirrors go down. You press both of them at the same time. And right here, you press that button. This opens up. That doesn't even finish it off. Back here, you got another storage area. And you got your stereo back there. The stereo system in this car is absolutely gorgeous. It's very nice. So let's close this. So as I said, here's the key fob. To start the car, you got to have the key fob in the car, and you push the brake and the push to start button. And as you can tell, Mercedes has every luxury amenity you could think of. It's absolutely amazing. So here in the interior, on the electronic screen, you have your massage settings, your lumbar settings. You could set all these different modes for different people. You can set, how long you want it to massage you for, how fast, slow, vigorous. There's all these different settings. It's really a nice feature. Obviously, there's separate settings for the driver's seat and the passenger seat, so you can enjoy a nice massage with your coupe or roadster, whichever one you prefer that day. And also another unique feature of Mercedes is the windshield wiper fluid comes straight out of the windshield. So that's a unique feature that Mercedes offers. So this car features illuminated vanity lights. Pretty decent size, sturdy. It's also leather finished. And over here, let's take a look. Right above the mirror, you have SOS, so it'll call 911 for you if you're in an emergency, and you do have 10 seconds to cancel that call if you accidentally pressed it. You have your service, or if your car's broken down, Mercedes, you go straight to Mercedes hotline, and you have information like if you don't have a map or navigation's not working, you can call like the local tourism department, or I'm not sure who that really calls, but it's something like that. Anyways, over here you got lighting, which comes up under the mirror and right here, and these are the controls for the sunroof. So if you think not having a contractible roof isn't enough and it's raining out and you can't have the top down, you could always just have the sunroof open right here. And there is a feature, it's called the Magic Sky feature with Mercedes. I'm not sure how much it costs, but it'll go like different shades of dark depending on what you want, so that's really cool. All right, so let's take a look at the passenger door here. Very soft to the touch. Like the rest of the car, you got your window control there. Again, your aluminum door handle, unlock and lock, and your 12-way adjustable seat settings. It's on both sides of the car. How cool is that? You can have 3 modes for the passenger side door, for the passenger side seat, excuse me, and the driver's side seat. And let's take a look over here. They got this chrome finish Mercedes. Right as you walk in, it says Mercedes Benz. And the nut brown interior looks absolutely gorgeous. The seats here, very soft to the touch. And the sides of the seat right here, they inflate and deflate. You can control that manually depending on how much back support you want. And right up here you have vents right at the seat. You're probably wondering what those are for. You can have warm air coming out during the winter if you want the top down, or you can have cold air coming down in the summer to cool you down. And the floor mats also have a nice touch to them. They got the Mercedes-Benz logo. You got your standard passenger side airbag. You got some cubby space down there that's pretty cool on the side, and you have the glove compartment right down here. So let's see how she sounds. So if you're looking for a sports car or a luxury car, Mercedes always does it right, combining the two in this luxurious vehicle. And let me tell you, those massage seats really got to me. You know what, Dad? I'm thinking medical school is a good idea. Anyways, guys, I'm Matt from Everyday Espo, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.